Hi, this is One God Ministries, and today our topic is about covet or coveting, a most dangerous sin. It is found in Exodus 20, verse 17 in the Ten Commandments. You shall not covet your neighbor's house, you shall not covet your neighbor's wife, or his manservant or maidservant, his ox or donkey, or anything that belongs to your neighbor. So, what is the meaning of covet? From the Merriam-Webster, we notice it means to wish for earnestly, like covet an award, or to desire what belongs to another, inordinately or culpably. The king's brother coveted the throne. Notice, covet is a thought crime, yet is ranked in the Ten Commandments the same as idolatry, stealing, adultery, and murder. So a lot of people tend to overlook its dangerous yet deceptive nature. Deceptive because you don't really need to have an action for it. It's something that occurs first in your mind. And it's really, by definition, an intense desire for other people's goods. The question is it found in the New Testament or the New Covenant? We have to look for the original wording in the Greek Bibles in the New Testament to find out if it really exists in there. In Romans 7:7, the Apostle Paul is quoted about do not covet, and he quotes it from Exodus 20 of the Old Testament. I quote, "Indeed, I would not have known what sin was except through the law, for I would not have known what coveting was if the law had not said, do not covet." So the law he was mentioning in here is actually the Ten Commandments, which is actually part of the Old Covenant. So the word he used in there is actually epithomio, which means to set the heart upon, long for, rightfully or otherwise. In the King James Version, it means covet, desire, would fain lust after. Although we are not anymore under the Old Covenant, also called the law by Paul, but under the New Covenant, okay, in order for us to understand the Old Covenant and New Covenant, you can go to our YouTube video, One God Ministries, Two Covenants, our video 104. So let us see if it is part of the moral code of the New Covenant. As you see, we are not anymore under the law or the Old Covenant, but we are under the New Covenant, and there is a moral code for the New Covenant. In 1 Corinthians 6 verse 9 it is stated, "Do you not know that the unrighteous will not inherit the kingdom of God? Do not be deceived. Neither fornicators, nor idolaters, nor adulterers, nor homosexuals, nor sodomites, nor thieves, nor covetous, nor drunkards, nor revilers, nor extortioners will inherit the kingdom of God." Notice in here, covet, or the nature of coveting, which is covetous, is actually specified as not inheriting the kingdom of God. Meaning, people who commit this sin would not really be able to enter the kingdom of God, even in the New Covenant. In Ephesians 5, verse 5, it is stated, "For this you know, that no fornicator, unclean person, nor covetous man, who is an idolater, has any inheritance in the kingdom of Christ and God. Let no one deceive you with empty words, for because of these things the wrath of God comes upon the sons of disobedience." So, covetousness is actually, again stated as, will not, those who practice this will not inherit the kingdom of Christ and of God. So it is part also of the new covenant. In Colossians 3 verse 5 it stated, Apostle Paul stated, "Therefore put to death your members which are on the earth," meaning our earthly nature, which is fornication, uncleanness, passion, evil desire, and covetousness, which is idolatry. Because of these things the wrath of God is coming upon the sons of disobedience. Now you may wonder, why is covetousness idolatry? Because, as Jesus Christ said, you cannot love both God and mammon. You will have to love one and then hate the other. That's why covetousness is actually a form of idolatry or having another God. So in the New Covenant, it is not abolished and is still considered a serious sin. In modern times, how is covetousness presented? It is seen as a desire or envy and is promoted as such through video and advertisements as the latest trend in cell phone, cars, celebrity houses, etc. It also appears as gambling in a deceptive form. Notice gambling centers on money or money as a form of entertainment or love, meaning your joy is not really in God, but in mammon or money when you engage in in gambling. Okay, so covetousness or covet is actually a very deceptive sin because in the modern language, you are excited by covetousness because of advertisement, and it also appears as gambling. So this is One God Ministries, and I hope I have enlightened you on what covetousness really is in its old form and in its modern form, and how dangerous and deceptive it is because it is a thought sin. So this is One God Ministries, and if you want to go to my YouTube channel, simply type One God Ministries. If you want to have any questions, you can email me at jim.eagle3202@gmail.com. So until next time, this is One God Ministries.